Hey, I was, I guess, what can you say? I was told that you cannot design a good quality sound system for under $1,000, and I've done it several times. Getting the key ingredients as well. Now, there's some tweaks you might need to add to it, but without buying a epicenter or a custom enclosure and not counting the installation, I can get you $1,000 worth of equipment that you can put inside a truck or a car that would sound damn good. And it ain't gonna be no cheap stuff either, not no boss stuff either. Real high quality stuff. And I'm gonna show it to you right now. And you can do it all off Amazon. Yeah, all off Amazon. So let's take you. Let's go to Amazon. You can do it right on your phone, and still have some money left over. Yeah, so man, that's impossible. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how it's possible. Particularly when you don't just want to buy brands that everybody tell you do good, supposedly. For instance, let's go right here. I did it and I made it in one of my lists. I made a list. Let me see. Here it is, your list on Amazon. So I'm gonna go to my reorder list. I think that's it. Let me see, view list. Which list? Reorder list. Here it is right here. Bam. Here we go. Reorder list. Strictly off Amazon. When I finished everything, I was at $683. That's without buying a sub. So $683 from 1,000 leaves you with $317 for you to dedicate on 112 or maybe 2 10s, possibly even 2 8s. Yeah, but what are you talking about? First of all, design a system for under $1,000. You could use the money head unit, but I'm not. I'm going to use your factory head unit because most cars today, cars and trucks come with decent head units, and you don't necessarily have to take out your head unit to get good quality sound. So the first thing you're going to buy is you're going to get a audio control LC2i. You'll get an audio control LC2i. Y'all see that? You get that for $100. Yeah, audio control LC2i. You get that for $100. Your next thing that you're going to get, the next piece, I tell you, and all y'all watch my videos, I tell you all the time, what you listen to when you listen to a sound system is you listen to the amplifier. The subwoofers are just passive radios. The subwoofers are just passive radios. You're listening to the amplifier. So the next thing you're going to get is you're going to get you a good amplifier. You can buy two separate, but I'm doing it for under $1,000, so I'm going to buy one amplifier that's going to power my mids and highs and my sub. And I'm going to use a reputable brand, a very reputable brand. The brand I'm going to use, is the Robert Fosgate 750 by 5. 4-channel and a dedicated channel for your sub. It's $379. I don't know if is this camera picking that up? It's $379. Robert Fosgate, Amazon. R2 750 by 5. R2 750 by 5. The specs on the amp is as follows. It's a Fosgate, so you know it does the power it says it's going to do. Let's say that again. It's a Fosgate, so you know it does the power it said it's going to do. But it's rated at all miss power 50 by 4 and 200 by 1 at foam, or 100 by 4 and 350 by 1 at 2 ohm. 1 amp, $380. Audio control device, $100. So now we're at $480. We ain't even $500 yet. Bam. We have an amp that does the highs and the sub. What's next? So you got the audio control device, you got your amplifier. You need an amp kit. You get a New Concepts 4-gauge amp kit because that's what since it's a Falls gate, it can do that power, 750 watts total on 4 gauge. Why? That 4-gauge amp kit's going to cost you $32. Now you're invested $500. You got the two most important pieces of the system out the way. The two most important pieces of the system we got out the way. The audio control device and the amplifier. And now you got the amp kit. After that, you say, okay, well, I need mids and highs. Okay, we're going to go with the Robert Falls gate. 6.5s in your doors, whether you got a truck. The 6.5 is going, most of the new vehicles, they either 6.5 or the 6x9s. So you get your Falls gates, the Falls gates. The model number is Robert Falls gate, punch 1650, 6.5, punch 1650, punch 6.5, two-way coaxial, full range speaker. You put 2 in the front, you put 2 in the back. They're $84 a piece. That's what took me to $683. The amp kit, 4 6.5 speakers, audio control device, and the Robert Falls gate amplifier. I'm at $683. At $683, I now have $317 to buy 1 sub or 2 subs. Or if you say, man, I don't want the audio control device, I want the radio. We'll take that $100 plus the $317 you have. Go buy a radio for like $189, $200, and then spend $200 on your sub. But I'm saying, no, just use your factory head unit. Just use your factory head unit because what do you get on that Falls gate amp? The ability to control frequencies. You got a crossover built in as well. Oh, yeah. And the LC, the audio control gives you on output up to 9 volts out. So you're not going to use your gain a lot on your amplifier. Clean power. Clean technology on that Falls channel, Falls gate. So you got $317 and you want, what kind of sub do you want? You at the most you're going to have is 50 by 4 at 4 ohms and 200 by 1 on the amp. Or it's 50 by 4 at 2 ohms, or it's 100 by 4 at 2 ohms and 350 by 1 at 2 ohms. So let's say, well, I want to run at 2 ohms. Okay, so that means we need to get us a dual. If we want to run at 2 ohms, whatever. We can get us a dual 4 sub. Yeah, we can get us a dual 4 sub. A dual 4 sub that we can wire down to 1 ohm. Or we can get just a subwoofer that's highly efficient. It has a selector between 2 and 4 ohms. I was saying, hey, why don't you get this Infinity Kappa? Infinity Kappa, right here. Infinity Kappa 12. That's for if you got a car. If you got a truck, I'm going to give you another speaker. But you got a car, this speaker here is $115. It's a nice size 12. Put in a 2.5 cubic foot box on them 350 watts in most sedans, and you will be amazed. I said I would build you a good quality system for under $1,000. I have. I just buy one of these. Now you can buy 2 if you want to, but just go and send 350 watts to 1 instead of splitting up between 2. And you'd be amazed what this would sound like in the 2.5 cubic foot box. So $683, I had $317 to spend on the sub. I just spent $115. So 115 plus 683. Like 683 plus 115. I'm at $798. Remember I said in the video, this is without installation or subwoofer enclosure. So I could do this on $1,000 because I can use other, $100, $202. I can use that to build me an enclosure. I could. With that $200, you say, what if I can't build me an enclosure? What if I just want to get me a prefab enclosure? Because I got $317. What would you recommend? Okay. Most of you say, man, you couldn't do it 1,000. He just showed you he could with a car. Let's get us a prefab truck enclosure, already, all of it all together. Remember, I got $317. Good quality system. I won't be able to play low. I already said without the enclosure. Woo! Man, I got $317. I could buy this. I had $200 left over. For this work, you got to build your own enclosure. But I could buy this tarantula with $317. I could buy that tarantula. Sound Street tarantula. We know that's a good quality sub for $179. Still got $100 left. Still got $100 left. Yeah, $179. I got $317. Yeah, I got almost $100 left. Yeah, but I want to get a 50 subwoofer. I could buy 2 Falls. I got $317. I could buy me 2 Robert Fosgate PW28s. It's a bunch of 8s. $317. I could buy me 2 Toro 8s. $119 a piece. Well, but you gotta build your box. I said at the beginning, I said I can get all the equipment you need, excluding installation and enclosure, for under $1,000. I have proved my point. I can do this so many different ways with that 1 amp, the audio control device, them 4 speakers, and $317 left for subs. And that ain't the only amp I can do it with. I could show you how to design systems with a variety. What's this? I don't need that part. What if you got a truck? What if you got a truck? If you got a truck, even better. You got $317. I can get you a truck box and 2 tins, or 1 tin, shallow, from a reputable company with $317. Depending on what your truck is. I can get it all off Amazon. Remember, I got all your choice pieces, the audio control device, the amplifier, the 4 6.5, and the amp cage kit. And it brought me $683, which left me $317 for remember I got the wiring kit. $317 for the sub. And you in a truck, if you're in a truck, that's enough for a sub and an enclosure. Prefab. But I'm just saying I can give you all the equipment, the good sound equipment. These are reputable pieces for under $1,000. You got $317 to spend on the sub. You can't find 1 or 2 to run on 350 watts. I would say get a subwoofer that's very efficient, since you only got 350 watts. But I have proved my point that you can do this with good sound, with good quality materials for under $1,000. Man, don't fuck with me, man. I know what the hell I'm doing when I come to this cardio shit. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, man. I know what the hell I'm doing, man. Peace, y'all.